Today, the angels have a powerful message for you. The time has come for you to understand just how indestructible you are. How many times have others tried to weaken you, to pull the ground out from under you, only for them to fall in the end? How many times have you been underestimated, misunderstood, yet still stood strong, stronger than ever? The truth is, there is an unshakable force within you, a light that blinds those who do not know how to value you. Often, they only realize this when you're already gone. You are the kind of person one encounters only once in a lifetime, as if God himself planned this meeting to bring a unique lesson. The purpose of this encounter may change according to each person's story, but in any case, there is something about you that is simply extraordinary, especially in the way you love. There is a special touch, something almost magical, in the way you handle relationships around you. With each new connection, it's as if you have a natural gift for knowing exactly what to do or say, always finding the perfect balance. It's like you have a radar for identifying what each person needs, even before they realize it themselves. No matter the situation, you are there, present, bringing calm, clarity, and a sense of identity that is rare to find. When people feel lost or uncertain about who they truly are, you appear and with just a few words or gestures, manage to show them a version of themselves they may have never seen before. It's a skill that cannot be taught, cannot be bought. It's something that comes from within, from your way of being, your genuine empathy, and your keen eye for what truly matters. This way of seeing the world, of deeply connecting with what each person holds inside, is something many try but few achieve. You do not limit yourself to the superficial. You dive deep, find what is essential, what truly makes sense. And perhaps that is what makes you so special. You give people the chance to rediscover themselves, to recognize themselves in their purest form. In times of hurry, when everything seems urgent, and everyone seems so distant, you bring relief, a pause. It's as if the world could breathe a little easier by your side. You do this not because you seek recognition or applause. You do it because it's who you are. And maybe that's what makes your presence so necessary, so striking. You are the kind of person who carries a rare inner strength, a courage that is not seen every day, especially when it comes to love. Not everyone has the ability to truly give themselves, without masks, without fear of being who they are. This makes you special, someone who stands out without even trying. But at the same time, it also exposes you. Some people are not ready to deal with such authenticity, such transparency. They end up not knowing how to react, and unfortunately, some may even try to take advantage of your vulnerability. But you know, there is something greater, something that goes beyond our understanding. And when these situations happen, it's as if a divine force steps in, interrupting what was wrong, protecting you from further suffering. Because you are not here by chance, you have a purpose. And in a way, you become a lesson in the lives of those people. At the moment, they may not realize it, but later when you have already distanced yourself, it dawns on them. They understand that they lost something valuable, that they had the chance to learn from you, but let it slip away. It's not just the fact that you have distanced yourself that affects them, but the way you decided to close the chapter, without grudges, with your head held high. There is something almost sublime about how you can say goodbye and still leave your mark. Even when you are far away, your presence is felt, your energy still lingers in the air, like a fragrance no one can forget. And yes, you may feel disappointed with the way things turned out, but God always takes care of you, never lets you fall apart. You were shaped in a special way, with the ability to learn from every fall, to teach by example, but always with a heart ready to move forward and love again. And that is exactly what leaves those who have crossed your path so restless, realizing that perhaps they were not everything you deserved. Maybe they did not reach the level of someone like you, and this realization is something hard to face. The pain of seeing you rise, move on, and connect with others, people who seem to align more with your essence, is something many cannot easily accept. That's why there is always a force from behind, a current from the past, trying to retrieve a piece of you, wanting to revive what for you has already turned into a lesson and the past. And you know what? It's not easy for them to accept that you have this ability to restart, to rebuild yourself with a grace that is uniquely yours. When they realize that you are not tied to what was, that you choose the path of peace, of evolution, it scares them. They see in you something they lack, a sparkle of courage and authenticity that cannot be extinguished. And while you walk on, attracting new opportunities and new people, they remain stuck trying to understand what they lost. But you keep going because you know that every step, every choice, is guided by something greater, something they may never understand. Maybe you feel a certain nostalgia in the air, that sense that something from the past still lingers in your life. It might be a clear perception, Or maybe a vague feeling that someone left behind is watching you from afar, noticing your steps toward the future. It's as if these people are sensing a vibrant change in your energy, a rebirth, and it makes them uncomfortable because they are beginning to see who you truly are, without masks, without reservations. But you know that the best thing for your soul is to move forward, to leave the past where it belongs, and to focus on living in the present, day by day, without falling into old traps. And in this moment of transition, something special is emerging on your path. There is a new presence in your energetic field, someone who may still be a mystery to you but who stirs a different feeling in your heart, a desire to know more, to understand more deeply. This person may have appeared like a gentle breeze, almost unnoticed, but gradually they are revealing themselves, like a book that is still being written. There is an invitation, almost whispered, for you to trust in something beyond appearances, to open your heart and allow this person's energy to blend with yours. This is all part of a greater journey, your path in love and discovering who you truly are. Because your essence is that of someone who seeks the truth, who does not want to settle for the superficial, who desires to look into the eyes and see the soul of the other. You want to decide your future based on what is best for you, on what resonates with your purest, most genuine energy. Sometimes, it seems like you can read people's souls, even when there's nothing obvious at first glance. It's as if you have a natural sensitivity, a sixth sense that helps you perceive things that escape common eyes. Your intuition is powerful, a true ally in moments when logic seems insufficient. That uncomfortable feeling that arises without apparent reason, that small uneasiness deep in your chest. You know it's not for nothing. When you encounter someone and feel that something is not right, even if the person is trying to hide or mask their true intentions, there is a vibration in the air, a different energy that only you seem to perceive. You feel a lightness or a heavier load, a chill down your spine, maybe even a different heartbeat. And even though no one around you understands where this feeling comes from, you know you need to trust it. You are being guided by an invisible force that makes you believe in what you feel, even if you don't understand where this certainty comes from. You know, there is a protection around you that you might not even notice, but it's guiding you and keeping you safe, even when things seem a little confusing. And while this person might think they are hiding their game, you have already noticed signs, perhaps a look, a slip of the tongue, or even that feeling in your chest that makes you think twice. Yes, this may be making you anxious. After all, you care, and those who care usually have expectations, dream of what's to come, project moments, and idealize the future. But that's where your intuition comes in, that inner voice that knows when something is out of place. It is your most loyal ally. You know how much you have been through, and even so, you still believe in love, in the beauty of real connections. It's not that you don't want to give yourself, it's that you understand the value of a heart, and so, you protect it. You are not the type to play all your cards at once, because you know that love is like a delicate dance. You need to feel the rhythm, know the partner, understand the music. You know that giving your heart to someone is a process, not a race. And that's precisely what makes you unique, the way you value each step, without haste, but with determination. You recognize yourself on this path. You build things slowly, prefer certainty over impulse, and do not allow yourself to be swayed by appearances or the idea of what could be. You need to feel, see with your own eyes, touch with your own hands. You are someone who seeks something beyond the surface, who wants more than pretty words and empty promises. You want the truth. And that is why, often, it seems like you have never given your heart completely, because not just anyone will have the privilege of receiving it. You know you deserve something real, something worthwhile. And until you feel that this connection is true, you will keep your guard up, you will observe, you will wait for the right moment to open up. Do you feel this tension in the air, don't you? This heavy energy that looms every time you think about this person. There is something they want to say, but the words do not come, they are stuck, hidden behind a wall of insecurity or perhaps even fear. Deep down, it seems like they saw you enter their life like an unexpected storm. Nothing was planned, no romance was in the plans. They were not emotionally ready, mentally balanced, or spiritually open for this. It was internal chaos. But then you appeared and changed everything. And then comes that inevitable reflection. Was there a purpose to all of this? Because, you know, time is a funny thing. You were put face to face, as if the universe had pressed a button and said, now is the time. And you had to make decisions, choose between staying in the comfort zone or diving headfirst into something new, different, perhaps even frightening. And you know what's crazier? This person realizes now that you never really belonged to them. The time together was like a lesson that needed to be learned. They understand today that there was something between you that needed to be freed, something that was not yours, nor theirs, but that was there, holding you back. And when that was gone, there was a sense of relief, of peace, as if a weight had been lifted from their shoulders. And for that reason, they believed that you, in some way, saved them. That your presence at that moment was crucial, that it pulled them out of a pit of sadness, a loneliness that consumed slowly, silently, but deeply. Your presence in their life brought a significant change, a new perspective on everything, as if fresh air had invaded every space. A new path began to be forged, with new possibilities emerging at every step. This message is a sign, a point of light that connects things in a special way and brings clarity about something you may have already felt. This person is deeply grateful to you. Grateful because you did not let the pains and stumbles of the past turn your heart to stone. They now realize how trapped they were in memories, faces, and stories that should have been left behind. The past was like an anchor that did not let them move forward, and now with you by their side, they see this differently. Because you came along, and with your presence, helped to dismantle those layers of protection they had built around themselves. Those defenses that seemed impenetrable suddenly became lighter, easier to leave behind. They see you as someone who has the power to heal. Someone who, even having faced so many battles, still keeps an open heart, the capacity to feel, to truly love. And that is something they did not expect to find. For them, it's incredible how you can see beyond appearances, how you can touch people's souls and show them what they need to see, even if they do not yet know. It is a rare gift, an ability that makes all the difference for those around you. When they think of you, they feel that your presence is essential, not just a desire but a necessity. It's as if you bring something no one else can offer. Other people may want to be by your side, but they feel that more than anyone, it is they who truly need you. This clarity only came when they realized how surrounded they were by wrong choices, by the wrong people. They recognize the value of your energy, know that you have the power to protect, to lift up whoever is by your side. And they believe that, among all the options, they are the best choice for you. They understand that you are much more important than you realize, that you touch others' lives in a very deep way. The more you realize this, the more you open yourself up to incredible experiences, to encounters that elevate, that transform. For them, the connection between you is getting stronger, clearer. And they believe that the universe will bring signs, confirmations that will help solidify this bond even further. They feel that soon there will be new revelations that will help strengthen this relationship, making it even more special. If you still have doubts about this connection, maybe it's time to wait a little longer, to open yourself up to the signs that are coming your way. Believe that God is listening to your thoughts, your feelings. Have patience to hear what He has to say to you. He will guide you through the right paths, those that lead to success, lightness, luck, and an abundance of blessings. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. The universe wants the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what your choice is. Type, I absorb, receive, and accept my destiny and all that the universe has to offer me. To claim this message and the blessings contained within it for yourself. Leave a positive comment for other viewers who may need a boost of positivity in their day. The universe sees this as an act of kindness. Let's lift each other up and create waves of good energy together. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and stay tuned for the important message waiting for you in the next video. May God and the universe light your path with peace, love, and faith. Amen.